Hello, everybody. Welcome and welcome back to my channel. Let's get another message to see what it is that y'all need to hear at the moment. As always, take what resonates and discard the motherfucking rest. So let's hope that you guys can hear me. Well, bam, we're somewhere else. Okay, we are somewhere else. But let's get a message to see what it is that y'all need to hear. What I'm getting, or what I have been getting, Raina, come here. Raina. Ugh. Is that people are obsessing over you right now a little bit, okay? There are people that are trying to push you out of the way, but you just don't budge, you don't move. So I'm going to kind of see what's going on. So yeah, let's get a message to see what the heck is happening here. We have Scorpio energy, the 6th house. People are obsessed with your work, okay? You're shining a light on things. Again, like I said, there's people that are trying to like push you out of the way or move you or take your place, but it's not happening. So you're really magnetic. Also, there was something here about energetic cords, okay? You not participating in people's, they're trying to get a reaction out of you, so you not participating in people's reactions or not giving them a reaction is not accepting an energetic cord. And when you don't accept an energetic cord, the energy has to bounce back. So you're maintaining equilibrium and you're maintaining your vibe. So let's see what else is happening. So Scorpio, the Sun, and the 6th house. We also have Libra, the 1st house, and Neptune. Okay, no shade. Yeah, Neptune energy is heavy. So they can't cast a shadow. So you have people that are trying to cast a shadow over you. Okay, but you're maintaining some sort of equilibrium. I like to see it. I like to see it. Let's see what's happening. We have Scorpio coming out. So something about you is very intense right now. They can't handle the heat. So somebody can't handle the heat. Your energy is intense. Your vibe is intense. You, as a person, are intense. Also, there is this obsession, because I keep hearing obsession. So there is obsession here going on. Okay? Magnetism, obsession, intense. I like to see Leo energy, magnetism, obsession, intense. The Sun and Leo here. You got people that are kicking it up a notch in their ego. We have 3rd house and perception, so people are also perceiving you. That's another thing I was going to do is how are people perceiving you? So this might end up in that type of reading, but people are perceiving you as very intense right now, as somebody who's very magnetic. There's also obsessive vibes coming through, so people might be like perceiving you as an obsessive person, or just that a lot of people are obsessed about or obsessed over you. Okay? They're also perceiving you as somebody who is very charismatic and lovable, likable. You're a very likable person. Okay? And you're not easily swayed. We have Neptune, oh gosh, Uranus here, and challenge. So this is a challenge. So people that are trying to cast a shadow. Oh god, we have the 7th house. So relating with people could be a challenge. I feel like you pose a threat, or people are perceiving you as very challenging. Like you're a very intense energy. So you mirror back a lot of people's shadows. So they could be having a hard time. Okay, because you're mirroring back some sort of intense energy. And this is how they're perceiving you. They don't really know how to perceive you. You're like what is it? I'm an anomaly. Give me a moment. Okay, so where was I? Right, people perceiving you. I feel like they're confused. You're confusing a lot of people at this time. It's very challenging for them. Okay, because you're causing some sort of breakthrough, or you have people that are awakening to something. Their shadow, I don't know, there's something here about people perceiving you as very intense. Very intense, very magnetic, very bright, and it's posing quite the challenge. We're going to kind of see what this challenge is with the perception, but that Neptune energy with the 1st house, it's like you're challenging themselves. Like people are perceiving you as somebody who is, I'm just keep getting this intense it's like an Aries energy where you either love you or you hate you, but it's not even like a hate thing. You get people like looking at themselves differently. Yeah. this could actually shock them in a way. They're like, normally I don't think about like that with people, but like they're just so intense. Like so people might not even be able to handle you in large doses, or there's not very many people that can handle you in large doses, if that's making sense. But let's get a little more info. Let's kind of see what the heck's happening here, because that's quite interesting. What's with the Scorpio, this intense energy? Like I said, people try and bulldoze you or push you over, or you're like easily perceived as somebody who they can bulldoze or push over. But when push comes to shove, honey, you're not one to fold. You're not like you don't fold. So it's challenging. You end up throwing people in their shadow, and then they start getting in their ego a little bit, and then they kind of want to, but then they check themselves. I don't know. It's an odd perception here. So how are people perceiving the collective with the Scorpio? False flame. Okay, it puts you on an emotional roller coaster and causes distress. See, there's that intense energy where somebody wants to shake hands, but then the other person wants to push away. Okay. Hinders your progress and creates obstacles. Intentions are unclear and makes you feel insecure. So you're making people feel a little insecure. There's that intensity. Okay, and then we have celebration here. So harmony, peace, joy, togetherness, and celebration. So you are intensely celebrating yourself. I feel like you're very gifted. You're somebody who life is, at this point and at this time in your life is very nice to you. Okay, you're celebrating your life. You're, happy with the Leo card and the sun. You're enjoying yourself. You like to enjoy yourself. But when push comes to shove, I think people are perceiving you as somebody who makes them feel very insecure about themselves or where they're at in life. I feel like people are perceiving you as somebody who likes to celebrate, likes to, shake hands with people, enjoy company, enjoy the good times. But then there's this intense insecurity that comes through. Okay, like I said, there's this shadowy energy, this challenging Neptune with Uranus energy. You're awakening people to their own insecurities. So they perceive you to be somebody who's very celebrated, who's very peaceful, happy, has their shit together. But it makes them feel, it puts them on an emotional roller coaster. It does, because there is this intensity about you, and it throws them into their shadow. They don't really know how to perceive you or how to feel about you. Like I said, it's a fucking love-hate thing. It's like, ugh, and they're really battling with themselves because it has nothing to do with you. And I feel like these are people that understand this about themselves. It's nothing to do with you as a person. At least you have that. You are around people who are at least, emotionally aware, or they're aware of their own mindset and their own perception and their own projections. So there is that, but you do trigger people into this insecure, back and forth, emotional roller coaster, and it's very intense for them because of your peace, because of your harmony and your joy and your light. So what is the sun going on here? It could have to do with your work ethic or your habits or your routine. What's the Leo energy? Like, you're a very strong personality. You definitely have a strong personality. We have Digital Whisperer. So connections feel real but lack depth. Craving physical touch while trapped in screens. Okay, embracing each other but not longing for touch longing for touch remains. So it's like look but don't touch. So you see this intense energy. Okay, so here's what I'm getting. People are perceiving you as somebody who's very inviting. Okay? Very inviting. Like, your energy is, yes, come talk to me, come hither. I would like to engage in a conversation. This is how people are perceiving you, okay? But once they come in, there's this block. There's this intense, like, it's like a look but don't touch type energy. Yes, come talk to me, but don't get too close. That type of thing. People are perceiving you as like a push-pull, okay? It's an erratic, tumultuous connection that is damaging and poisonous with this Leo energy, Digital Whisperer. And then we have False Flame. So, ew, what's going on? Okay, and then we have the 7th house challenge, Uranus, Neptune. Okay, what's going on here with this challenge? What's happening? How are people perceiving them? Like, what's the message here? Numbness? Oh, God. Okay, escaping emotions. See, walls closing in. Escaping emotions and walls. So, removing walls built by cultural differences or sexual orientation or other divides that once seem unbreakable. So, numbness. So, you're breaking through somebody's numbness. I feel like somebody... Emotional roller coaster, people are perceiving you as somebody who makes them feel things that they would rather not feel. So you bring out insecurities within people that they have been pushing down for a very long time. People perceive you to be as this intense challenge. Being around you is warm and inviting, but it's also cold. And it illuminates things that people would rather not feel, not pay attention to, numb themselves to, ignore. Okay, suppress. These are the things that you bring up in people. Okay, it's a big challenge. So numbing emotions and losing touch with your true self, restoring clarity is the first step to rebuilding. So you restore some sort of clarity with Uranus and Neptune. Okay, to other people's insecurities. Because they're perceiving you as a very intense type energy where they want to get close, but if they get too close, they get burned. Or your light casts a big shadow, and this shadow is emotions and feelings and like same thing, but emotions and thoughts that they have been suppressing for a very long time that they don't want to kind of confront, but yet they still want to be around you. So they're forced to face their shadow when it comes to being around you or in your energy. So you are quite the experience. You are quite the experience. Okay. See, there's no more room, or there's no more space for denial, only resolution, and only... So they can't even deny this. There's no space for denial. You can't deny the feelings that you're feeling, the insecurities that are popping up, or the thoughts that are popping up when people are in your energy. It's like they're forced to face their shadow. This is how people are perceiving you, as somebody who's intense and somebody that will make you face the things within yourself that you would rather ignore. So we have consumerism and speculation. So chasing quick gains and ignoring long-term stability. Okay. With this challenge in 7th house. So if people want to be in your energy, they have to grow. They have to change. They have to work on themselves. They have to be aware. Focus on material wealth and neglects true happiness. Unending desire for more. Satisfaction is elusive. And then we have speculation. So satisfaction is elusive. And ignoring long-term stability, overestimating potential and returns, underestimating risk. A lot of people perceive you, I don't know, they speculate. There's a challenge here when it comes to relating to you. Okay, because people think that they can get this unexpected event. Yeah, so people think like they can, I don't know, they people perceive you to be as somebody that they can get this quick high from. Something that is very, what is that word when they call that, like they can just hang out with you. If you're like a chip, okay, I'm just going to put it in a metaphor. You're like a chip, okay? You can't just have one. So when people hang around you, they hang around you for a little bit. It's instant gratification. They think they're going to get some sort of instant gratification from you. They hang out with you just for a little bit, and then they want to hang out with you more and more. But it's also, it's like spicy chips, okay? You got to keep eating them or else the spice is going to get to you, okay? And then all of a sudden your mouth is burning. So that's kind of like what your energy is like. They want to come close to you, but they hate being close to you because you illuminate shit that they're having a real hard time. And they've been suppressing it for a very long time. So people are perceiving you as somebody they really want to be around. But they also hate being around you at the same time. But they love it at the same time. And being around you encourages and it forces, I have to say force, it forces some sort of illumination, awakening, and growth. But it's like addicting. It's weird. It's like this, it's bad for you, but actually you're really good for people. But they want more. They can't get enough. Boy, I think about it every night and day. I'm addicted, want a gem inside your love. Okay? That's what it feels like. Unexpected. This was unexpected. This challenging. This, listen, people are perceiving you as to be very, very unexpected. Like they were not, they were expecting some sort of instant gratification. Just come in and allow my life to continue the way it's been forever and not have to grow and not have to change. But then there's this intensity. There's this emotional roller coaster. There's this confrontation of emotions and awakening to thoughts and insecurities and emotions that I've been numb to for a very long time that I didn't even know were there, collecting dust. You're very unexpected. That's how people are perceiving you. You come into people's lives very unexpectedly. That's how they feel. Okay? Peeping. All right? So let's see what else we got going on here. Let me just put those right there. Oh, what do we have? How are people perceiving? So we have past friendships, okay, down to earth beauty, okay, that has people looking twice that they normally wouldn't. So see, this, you have people doing things they normally wouldn't do. All right, this is how they're perceiving. They're perceiving you as somebody who creates change, but change within the people that are perceiving you. You know? They're trying to tap into your energy. So people also perceive you as somebody who can easily tap into their energy. Very easily. Okay? We have coworkers. Alright. That's that sixth house, too. Okay? Oh, shit. We have friends coming out. These could be people that are your friends, that are your coworkers, okay? Alright? Watching you from afar. That's that peeping energy. So these are past friendships. These are your current friends that are perceiving you this way. These are your coworkers that are perceiving you this way. So you trigger a lot of people. Okay, there's a lot of people that are perceiving you this way. That you're in this intense energy. Okay, and you bring up things in them. They love you, but they also, you cannot manipulate an intuitive baddie. See, they're trying to tap in. So they're perceiving you as somebody who can easily tap in, easily read them, easily tap into them. You're not easily manipulated. You will make people, not even make, it's your energy. Your energy will make people confront their own insecurities, their own projections. You bring out intensity. You do. You bring out intense feelings, like they're frustrated, but they love you at the same time because they understand that you're kind. Listen, we have this celebration energy, okay? Like, you're somebody who's very kind. Celebration. You're peaceful. You're just a loving. So they know, like, it's quite obvious to these people that they know that these are their own insecurities going on. They know that. So, you know, they're having dreams of you and strong sexual desire and wanting to connect. So you have people perceiving you sexually as well. There's that intense Scorpio energy. You have a strong sexual pull. There's that magnetism about you because spirit, you know, you have to have something to pull them. Like it gets them hooked. Okay. And it's not even like, it doesn't even have to be, it's your sacral chakra that gets people hooked because there's a purpose for that. It's almost like people are perceiving you as somebody, you know, that they really want to be around obsessively even, but it's for their own growth. Like if you have somebody who is strong, right, and trigger somebody, but if you can easily let go of that person, you're not going to learn. You're not going to, you know, confront your triggers, confront your emotions, confront your insecurities. You're not going to do that. You need somebody who's going to be able to hook you in and keep you there for a moment so that you can confront these insecurities, that you can confront these emotions. You feel me? So that's the type of energy that you have, and that's how people are perceiving you. Like you're like a chip. You can't just have a moment with them, right? So what are these past friendships? What's going on there? So 4 of Pentacles, they're still holding on. Empress energy. This is you. Told you. You have to have that magnetism to keep holding, keep it held. All right? People are perceiving you as somebody who's not easily, like you can't just easily let them go. There's that instant gratification. People thought that you would be somebody that they could easily forget or easily let go of, and you're not. And that's troublesome. That's troublesome. What's this down to earth beauty? There's the Empress at the bottom that has people looking twice where they normally wouldn't. So you have people looking twice within themselves where they normally wouldn't. Yeah, Seven of Pentacles, Eight of Pentacles. This could even be coworkers here. And the Knight of Pentacles. See, there's that gratification, okay? Chasing quick gains and ignoring long-term stability. Here we have long-term stability. Seven of Pentacles, long-term stability. There's the releasing. Eight of Pentacles, mastery. Okay? There's something here about long-term stability, looking where they normally wouldn't. So with that instant gratification, these are people that would normally look for something that's really instant. But for you to become your friend, to stay in your energy, to be around you, it's something that they have to look for within long-term. Like you can't just manipulate something and do a quick fix. It doesn't work like that. Okay, so people are perceiving you as somebody where they actually have to do the work. Okay, trying to tap into your energy. What's this about? Eight of Wands, Queen of Swords. Yeah, Eight of Wands. So you are somebody who can very quickly tap into people's energy. Very intuitive, very psychic, borderline psychic if you're not psychic. You're very intuitive, okay? You can pick up on subtle cues and energies. You know when people are actually doing the work, and you know when people are lying, okay? So yeah, people are perceiving you as somebody who can quickly discern with the Queen of Swords, quickly discern, quickly gauge, call out, all right? People are perceiving you as a lie detector too. They can't get away with shit. They can't manipulate an intuitive baddie, period. So here's the Seven of Cups. Yeah, they can't blow smoke and mirrors up your ass. That's the challenge. Uranus and Neptune energy. Okay, Six of Pentacles. They can't give you bullshit. Tower. Okay. Six of Pentacles in the Tower. They can't feed you bullshit. Three of Cups and the Eight of Cups. You'll walk away. And then they're left fiending. So people are perceiving you as somebody that they don't ever really want to let go of. Four of Pentacles. They don't ever want to let go. They can't. It's like almost like they can't. It's odd. And for some people, they can let you go. Okay, let's not be delusional here. But for the people that are really perceiving you or have their eyes on you at the moment, they just seem like they can't let go, and that's for a reason. They're meant to learn something about themselves, and they're meant to dive deep and dig deep into things that they have been numbing and suppressing for a very long time. So what's with the coworkers? Coworkers, friends, Three of Cups. So these are those people that are perceiving you like this. Six of Wands. There are a lot of people that are perceiving you this way. There's a lot of people that are perceiving you as somebody that they can't let go of. You're very intense. You're making them look at things that they normally wouldn't look at. You're making them learn long-term lessons. They're perceiving you as somebody who they thought they could get a quick fix or a quick getaway at, or try and shove you quickly out of the way, or do something quickly to you, but it's ending up not being that way. Okay? What's with the friends? That's a Six of Wands, Three of Cups. There's a lot of people. Okay, what's this having dreams? What are these dreams? They even dream of you? Yeah, the Hierophant, you're teaching people in their dreams, okay? This is why, yeah, the Hermit. Listen, wisdom, Hermit and the Hierophant. People are perceiving you as some sort of astral walker, dream walker, okay? You are teaching people in their dreams. This is why they can't manipulate an intuitive baddie, Seven of Cups. Okay, Eight of Wands. You can tap into their energy. Not only that, but you visit them in their motherfucking dreams. Like, listen, this is what we got to work on here. Let me help you out. Okay? So you share wisdom in people's dreams. They are viewing, this is why they are viewing you as very intense. Like, you are intense. Okay? Definitely. Like, you're a lot. But it's a lot in such a good way. It feels good, but it also doesn't. It's like an abrasive energy, you know? Oh. Like, you're making people look at things they really don't want to look at, but they have to look at it because they want to be around you, and you're just so, there's something about you. Okay, what's the strong sexual desire? What's this about? The Five of Pentacles. There's those insecurities, okay? Knight of Wands, Five of Pentacles. Okay, wanting to connect, Five of Pentacles, like, they're perceiving you as somebody who they want to get close to, but they can't. Okay, with this Knight of Wands, this could be coworkers, friends, like, they learn, like I said, they learn the hard way. With that instant gratification, you ain't here for instant gratification. Okay, they're perceiving you as somebody who's going to teach them a lesson, or who has taught them a lesson about instant gratification, about, that sacral energy. Yeah. You have people who are perceiving you as somebody who they want to get better or become their best version of themselves for. And that's how people are perceiving you. Pretty good, collective. Pretty good. You're triggering some massive growth within a lot of people. Because the Three of Wands, or the your Wheel of Fortune, Three of Cups and the Six of Wands is a lot of people. Like up to 9, 10 people, at least at any given time. Probably more. Coworkers, friends, past friends that can't let you go. People that are looking for some sort of fun time. I'm here for a short time, not a long time. That type of thing. No. You thought. Okay, and then we also have the Seven of Cups. There's a lot of people that thought they could manipulate you, and they can't. They can't. You're so tapped in. Yeah, there's the Knight of Pentacles. Long term. They thought that you would be around for short-term bullshit. No. You either grow or get gone. That's how people are perceiving you. You must be able to grow or get gone. And if they do get gone because they can't grow, they thought, okay, what a relief. Collective's gone. I can finally go back to my old self. No. Because here you are haunting them in their motherfucking dreams. Making them grow. Here you are, an energy that they just can't shake. Four of Pentacles. Here you are. You're almost like you're haunting. Okay? And you're haunting these people until they learn the lesson, because that's what that's what their soul signed up for. So those insecurities here, they got to take a look at them. That instant gratification, that manipulation, that if it's too hard, I'm going to get gone. People are perceiving you as somebody who makes them take a look at shit they need to take a look at. Okay? And people are also perceiving you as somebody who's a little bit haunting. Well, that's some shit, I'll tell you. Very intense. So yeah, if that resonated with you guys, hit up that motherfucking like button. Also, don't forget, subscribe to the motherfucking Vibe Tribe. And I'll see you guys down below in the comment section. Bye for now.